Hey, what up guys, Willis here. We're back with another Borderlands 3 video. We've got another build for you guys today, and we are back again on our buddy ZANE. This build is absolutely insane. You can pretty much kill like any boss that doesn't have, I guess, a segmented health bar in like under a second. Literally, it's instant kill. Boss melting ZANE build, and I think it's probably one of the best farming builds in the game if you're doing Gravemind. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Also, if you guys are looking to pick up any game for cheap, be sure to head over to g2a.com. Use my link in the video description down below. You can also head over to my loot cave on G2A. It's pretty awesome. I'll leave that down in the video description. But with that being said, let's begin. So yeah, this build basically is very, very item heavy. So if you don't have specific items, this probably isn't the best. It's more of a, yeah, like I said, an item build than it is a just put certain skills here and there. So yeah, you will need certain legendaries to make this build work. I just want to make that clear. Also, big massive shout out to Morning After Kill. I did see this on his channel first, and I thought it was insane. So I thought I just had to cover it. It's nuts. So I don't know if he's the founder, but I'll leave his channel down in the video description because that's where I saw it first. So here's the, I guess, legendaries you're going to need. You're going to need the Trick Unforgiven. You're going to need the Binary Mocking Cutsman, or just any Cutsman. And you're also going to need a Hazardous, or just a Sellout. Or anything you can set yourself on fire with, pretty much. You're also going to need, obviously, to be ZANE. You can use whatever class mod you want. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just get something with weapon damage. I've got 31% SMG damage. This is really good because most of the damage on this build comes from the Cutsman. So pretty much, yeah, it's a SMG. So this increased SMG damage is really, really good. This is very important as well. You'll need a auto, or I guess a projection idol. I don't know the original name for it, but you'll need this. Pretty much what this does is whenever you suffer an elemental effect, it will increase your damage with that same element. So how you basically set this up is, so you basically drop down. You probably saw the clip at the start of the video. You need to bring out your Sellout. You pretty much just set yourself on fire, throw your shield down, pick your shield back up, throw down your clone, switch to the Cutsman, start shooting, and then you switch to the pistol. If you're not aware, so how it works is you basically shoot with the Cutsman, and if you switch in time, it will actually give the crit damage from this gun here, the Trick Unforgiven, to the Binary Cutsman. So as you can see here, the Trick Unforgiven has one of the highest critical hit damage modifiers on a weapon in the game, 432. I have seen higher. It's nuts. So how it works is you pretty much shoot with the Cutsman, and then you switch to the Trick Unforgiven, and then all of the floating bullets from the Cutsman will get buffed with the Trick Unforgiven, and it's actually insane. Apparently this was a thing in Borderlands 2 and 1. I'm not sure if it's intended this way. I don't know if Gearbox actually ever fixed it in Borderlands 1 and 2, but it's pretty much just swapping before the bullets reach the target, and those bullets are then pretty much buffed with the Trick Unforgiven. And this is, like I said, probably one of the most powerful builds in the game for just one-shotting bosses completely. So what skills and stuff are we using? You obviously want to see that. Shield and grenade, doesn't matter, use what you want, but like I said, make sure you have this idol, make sure you have a Sellout, or anything you can set yourself on fire with. Pretty much setting yourself on fire obviously procs the bonus here on the auto idol. So pretty much while suffering an elemental effect, increase your damage with that same element. And obviously because the Cutsman is fire, you're pretty much getting a 183% damage boost in fire. So yeah, you can see how this is super strong. But yeah, let's go over these skills. So let's start off with the Hitman Tree. You want to put 5 points into Violent Speed. Pretty much we're just going to be putting skills into everything that is a kill skill, because as you know, Hitman makes it so whenever you activate a action skill, it will activate all of your kill skills. So pretty much just put everything into kill skills on Hitman. So you got a Violent Momentum, your gun damage is increased while moving. You've got 5 points in Salvation, so this is a kill skill. After killing an enemy, ZANE's weapons gains a lifesteal for a few seconds. We've got 1 point in Death Follows Close, so this is just a skill you should always put on ZANE, to be honest. All of ZANE's kill skills gain a increased effect and duration, so this is by 25%. Here we've got Playing Dirty. We've got 5 points in that. It's another kill skill. So after killing an enemy, ZANE's next 5 shots have a chance to fire an additional projectile. And obviously we get that from just popping our abilities. We're not actually using drone, bear in mind. We're using the clone and the barrier, and I'll go into why in a bit. So we got 5 points in violent violence. So this is another kill skill. After killing an enemy, Zane gains increased fire rate for a few seconds. Insanity. And then pretty much, yeah, we have one in Hitman. So activating an action skill automatically activates all of Zane's kill skills. So you don't actually need to kill anything to activate all of these. You literally just have to activate one of your abilities and you get all of these bonuses. It's nuts. But yeah, moving on to the double agent tree. We pretty much got points in every tree. We're just stacking those kill skills. So 5 points in synchronicity. So whenever one or more of Zane's action skills are active, he gains increased gun damage for each active action skill. So that's super good just to have. 1 point in borrowed time, so I will gain increased action skill duration. So the more I have active, the longer they last. And I guess that's just kind of good for just letting the barrier last longer. We've got 5 points in Donnybrook, so this is another kill skill. Whenever Zane kills an enemy, he and his digiclone receive increased gun damage. And once again, this is activated from just putting down my clone or my shield. Don't have to kill anything to activate this, so it's super good. Put 5 points into that, and then we are pretty much finished with that tree. Obviously, you want to put digiclone on one of your slots, use which one's real, and then use binary system. Then finishing up with the barrier tree. I know I haven't really done a barrier build, Zane, but this is where it comes in super handy. So the barrier, if you're not aware or you've never used it with Zane, I'm new to it myself. You pretty much drop a deployable barrier, and this will block all projectiles. You can also pick up this barrier, so you don't have to just stand behind it. It will just be in front of you. But shooting through this barrier will actually give you increased gun damage. So I didn't actually know this at first. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. We've got adrenaline, so I will gain increased action skill cooldown rate. The bonus is based on the amount of shield I have, and the more percent full, the greater the bonus. So really, really good just to get my skills back super quick, because obviously having your skills with this build make it so you can activate your kill skills. 5 points in Rise to the Occasion, just because it's health regeneration. We've got 1 point in competence. So while my shields are active, I gain increased gun damage and accuracy. So just by having my shields full, I'm getting a damage bonus. Obviously, you want to put barrier on, run nanites or some shite. So pretty much me and my allies will gain health regeneration, reload speed. Doesn't really matter. It's just something to slot in, and then charge relay. So whenever me or an ally touches the barrier, I gain increased movement speed and reload speed. Just a little cool thing to have on the barrier. It doesn't really affect the build that much, but yeah, I guess, yeah, it just revolves around activating all of the kill skills that give gun damage. If you can get like a class mod or something that gives you something in this would be super good. Like having like 8 points in synchronicity would be insanity. But that's pretty much the build. Yeah, like I said, super item heavy. So this is super end game. Definitely, yeah, if you don't have these, just try and grind them out to the best of your abilities. If you're not aware as well, guys, I run a Discord server, discord.gg/Willis, or just type in Willis on the server list. If you're looking for any specific item on any platform, PS4, Xbox, PC, jump in the Discord, head over to the Borderlands trading channel. There's literally thousands of messages a minute of people just trading items in Borderlands. If you've got an item that someone wants, just put it in the chat, and who knows, you might be able to get one of these items if people are trading them. I will try and duplicate some of these later on as well if anybody wants these. So yeah, just contact me on Discord if you want any of these weapons, and I'll be happy to give them away. But once again, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like on this video, and once again, if you want to get any cheap games on G2A, be sure to use my code Willis Gaming, and there'll be a link to that in the video description. This has been Willis Gaming. I'll see you in my next one, and peace.